Hi everyone. I've just come home and I've received this package which I've been waiting for a long time. I'm very excited to unbox this with you. This is the Roman Props MK1 Inception Mashup. It desperately needs a new name, but for now we're calling it the Mashup. And this is the his newest Hilt, which is based on the Kenobi Disney Plus series. So I'm gonna unbox it live. I haven't seen it. I've only seen pictures of some of the other members on the Facebook groups who've got theirs. So I'm really excited to go through this and probably compare it to my Inception and my MK1 as well. So I'm just going to unbox it. Okay, there's two of them in here because one of them is for my friend, which I will be sending to him. I'm just taking everything out, making sure I haven't forgotten anything. All right, over here. Oh, looks like something fell out of this one. There's a little clamp card. Well, there's two clamp cards. So this to me looks exactly like the Inception clamp card. We'll compare it in the end. Okay, and I'm only going to undo one, obviously, because the other one is for someone else. So just put that to the side, get rid of this. All right. It's really well packaged. Okay. That's it. Nothing else inside. Yep, that's it. There we go, actually. I'll lay it out here. There it is. Finally, I've been waiting so long to get my hands on this. Well, first impression is it is absolutely stunning as usual. I know a few other people have done the new Kenobi lightsaber, KR sabers, Korbanth. There's a few others. I think TXQ is that their name? I'm not familiar with, but I have seen their hilt online. They all look great. I just happened to go for the Romans because it was the first one that it was announced, and also because I'm a little bit partial to Roman props. His Vader's MPP, his MK1, and his Inception Elite. I've got all of them, and I've never had issues with any of them. They're all extremely accurate, very, very high quality, attention to detail. I just thought, you know what, I'm just going to go for the Roman props. And time will tell which is the most accurate of the lot, but for now, this is it. So it looks very much like the Inception, which I'll bring out in a minute to do a quick comparison. Obviously, the telltale here is that the grenade section has already been pre-weathered, which is nice, so I don't have to do that myself. It will need a little bit more weathering on the neck, because the prop shows that there's a little bit of blackish kind of discoloration over here and a little bit more on the wind vane. But this is the MK1 emitter, which is obviously very different to the Inception one. Inception one is taller, it's a shiny chrome. This is your classic MK1, nicely weathered emitter with the cup. So this is a FX version, so this can be fully installed with electronics. It's a shame it doesn't have a blade plug. I might have to buy one separately, I'm not sure. But yeah, it feels great in the hand. It looks to me this portion here with the control box and these two greeblies, they look exactly like the Inception. Booster is weathered too. The Inception one is just black all the way. There aren't these like lines of weathering. With the Covertech, and then I believe this looks exactly the same, the pommel. I'll just bring out the other two, and we'll just do a very, very quick comparison. Okay, so starting on the left, that's obviously the MK1. Mine, I mean, the MK1, when you buy it from Romans, doesn't look like this. Mine has been really, really weathered. You know, I've spent a lot of time painting and damaging the clamp and doing various things like rusting up the grenade. So don't worry if this is not to your liking. It's a little bit of an extreme form of weathering, but that's a different story. But that's the emitter, or not the booster, what's it called? The balance pipe. It's the same one. Well, this did look exactly like that when I first bought it, obviously, when it was brand new. Yeah, it matches it perfectly. But then the rest of it is obviously more in line with the Inception. I did try putting this emitter on that, and it didn't work. There was a mismatch in the size, or it was like wobbly. I'm not sure why. I think it needed like a washer or something. It might have to be something to do with the Inception Elite having been redesigned somewhat. The dimensions of it slightly changed from the previous run of the normal Inception. I'm not sure. But yeah, so you can clearly see that they have very, very different emitters. So this Inception obviously is Revenge of the Sith. That's how it looked in the prequels. Very shiny all the way down, no weathering whatsoever. And you can clearly see here the shiny black anodized look of the grenade, which doesn't match the Kenobi one, which is much more heavily weathered. But the clamp section in the middle looks the same. These ones look the same to me. I can't see any difference. I mean, very slightly maybe in the color or the finish. Or this may have just darkened up over time. I can't remember. The booster, obviously, that's just a more weathered version of that one. And the pommel cumes look the same to me. And so does the pommel with that little circular stamping or engraving there in the middle. So this actually came with a vented pommel for sound, but this doesn't, which is odd. Which is odd because if you are going to install this, the speaker is going to be down here, so I'm not sure how it's going to work for sound. So that is, I don't know if that's been missed, or I don't know. I'm going to have to ask about that. Clamp card, let's go back, just compare that. Yeah, it looks exactly the same. That's identical. Okay, so that was a very, very quick unboxing video of the the Mashup, which is based on the Kenobi. I will be doing another video in the future when I've done all the accurate weathering. It'll probably be mostly here on the emitter, the thin neck, the wind vane section, maybe a little bit down here, depending on the reference material, if I can find some pictures. Yeah, I may install this in the future, we'll see. But I obviously need to find out why it doesn't have a vented pommel. Which, I mean, I could always grab that one if it fits, but yeah, I'll just report back, hopefully in a couple of weeks. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next one. Just a quick follow-up, sorry about that. I did find the vented pommels. They were tucked in one of these envelopes. I was just being me. Well, sorry about that. Panic over. Just to let everyone know, this thing is absolutely gorgeous. I've looked at both of them. They're very, very well made. I've just taken it apart very, very quickly. And I really like what Roman's done. I'm just quickly show you. Because it looks like the cover tech should be lined up to the opposite side of the two greeblies. But what he's done is that the threading I'll quickly show. So basically, if you take this off, let's put that one to the side. See, there's a ring that connects them rather than the components threading into each other like they usually do on these. I think even in fact the Inception was like that. So if it's not lined up perfectly, you know, if someone has a bit of OCD like me, it does get annoying to try to line up all the parts. But this is very clever. It's got these like connectors rings between booster and clamp, and also between clamp and grenade, so that if for whatever reason it's not lined up perfectly, you can loosen this bit a little bit. You can just rotate it slightly to the left and right, or adjust, you know, just to adjust it so that you can have it so that the cover tech lines up to the opposite side perfectly in line with the greeblies like that. So yeah, and it'll still be tight. So that's a really, really clever addition to this, which I appreciate. But this was just a quick follow-up just to reassure everyone that, in fact, the vented pommels do come included in the kit, so don't worry about that. All right, thank you.